Again, it's a virtual, again, you're sticking with them and the plans are going well for them. The 2020 Virtual Business Awards.
Absolutely, and listen, we're delighted to be, as I said previously, running this event, and we in Chamber Council did have a debate, and we felt, listen, this awards is celebrating resilience and innovation, and there has been an overwhelming response and amount of businesses entering right across the sectors, and we're delighted that our partners in Shannon Group are overall sponsor for these awards again, and they've really been loyal and committed to us over the last few years. But yes, we have a short list, and but a significant judging process went underway last week. The entries closed last weekend. And from that, Keith, we have a range of businesses now being interviewed by GK Media in a lot of virtual and Zoom settings over the next few weeks, and where possible, an odd one on site if it's safe to do so. But if you don't mind, I'll just run through the categories and
Please
show
do, yeah.
the businesses that have come through. So category one is always one that's very exciting. It's the Dr. Chris Coughlin Award for Best Emerging Enterprise, sponsored by Westpic and Galway Technology Centre. And we have three new and emerging companies in there: Fleet Ops, Origin Medical and Ronspot Limited. And I think if people want to tease a little more, go on to the link on our website today and you'll get a little more detail on some of those companies and what they're doing. Then we have the Best Customer Service Award, sponsored by Bank of Ireland, and in there we have Henley Finance, we have Rituals, an iconic shop street brand, and we have Rimville House Hotel out, their friends in Connemara, Zoe and the team there.
Wow.
Then we have Marketing Excellence, sponsored by Galway City Council. Of course, we have the Galway Racecourse, who, like many businesses, have had to totally pivot how they operated last year. We have Aran Island Ferries, and of course, an iconic one, anyone travelling out to the islands, and I know they've good news later on themselves. And then we have a company, Keith, that I hadn't been as aware of until recent months, but it's interesting. We had a new members' breakfast last week, and Irish Sock Society were part of the breakfast. And the debate evolved to those who were on the event as to how many were wearing their socks or had pivoted to their masks. So three very interesting and different types of businesses featuring in the Marketing Excellence. We have Best SME, sponsored by AIB. And again, in there we have the wonderful Babero, we have HealthLink Mental Health, and we have Irish Sock Society featuring there as well. Businesses could enter under two categories, and they, as a young and innovative business, have featured twice. Under Business Innovation, Keith, this is the real capturing the essence of how businesses have had to change over the last year. We had over 25 entries in this category alone. Business Innovation, sponsored by EY, and companies in there, the likes of Exordo, Paul Caloran's business, Video Sherpa, out of Portershed, Fleenua Careers, founded a little north of the border in Mayo, but with franchises around Galway and other locations, and of course the well-known Galway Food Tours. So with the range and volume of entrants there, it was shortlisted to 4. It was really difficult to narrow that area down. And then under Sustainability, sponsored by Shannon Airport, we have Inuit Galway, we have the Connacht Hotel, and we have CPL. And of course, in addition to those categories, we also have the President's Award. And we're also going to have some surprises that will be drip-fed over the next week or two. There's going to be the fact that we're virtual, there's a number of bits that I think will be unique to this year's awards that maybe we wouldn't be able to do otherwise. And of course, the event is on the 26th of February. It's a Friday afternoon, Feel Good Factor, hopefully at 3 o'clock on the Friday. And we're using a mixture of the studio and sound to light with GK Media and Remo, this technology platform, to try and bring it all together into what will hopefully be a great showcase of genuine resilience and innovation in the business community in Galway. And I think we need it now more than ever.
3 p.m. on that Friday is a good time to have it, Kenny.
It is. And you know, we're thinking Friday afternoon, even though I know many people have different ways of operating. But do you know what? For some, they might say, it's been a tough week. Let's zone into the awards. Let's look at our neighbours. Some will be involved because family members are involved. And then many businesses will join because they do business with these companies and they're excited to see how they get on. And it's also an opportunity for our sponsors, as I say, Shannon Group, and then the other range of sponsors. PwC I didn't mention because they're involved in the President's Award, which hasn't been announced yet, but our President, JP Gilmartin, is coming close to fruition there. And then for the other companies, EY, AIB, Galway City Council, Bank of Ireland, and indeed Westpic and Galway Technology Centre, as well as yourselves as media partners, Keith. So listen, in spite, and one never wants to be flippant about this, things are so difficult in day-to-day conversations, and I'm just delighted that as the Chamber we are able, despite all that's going on and all the challenges and all the emotional stress, we are able at least to showcase the best of Galway as well, and showcase some fantastic businesses who've done great things, kept their doors open, be it behind the scenes or front of scene, and kept their employees on.
Absolutely. Can I ask you just, so again, 26th of February, 3 p.m. on the Friday. Where could they get details coming? Now we'll do another piece on it coming close to, so that it'll all be on Zoom, but for login details and all that, they'll be able to get them for
all that stuff. So anyone on social media should be, there'll be, I know you were talking about a Galway term earlier this morning, but there'll be a burst of stuff on social media throughout the afternoon, launching the different category shortlistees. The main link for registration can be accessed through that or indeed on our website. And I know you're always conscious, anyone who's not particularly comfortable in navigating the sites to find the link themselves, if they ring ourselves, we'll be able to send a link directly out to them. But definitely, I'd ask people to register. It's free. You know, in previous times, the focus would always be selling tables for this event, etc. But listen, this year, we're just delighted to have our sponsors. We're delighted to have such a huge interest in applicants. And we look forward to as I say, Friday the 26th at 3 o'clock. And there will be a bit more, and I think you'll be interested in one or two of the surprises that we have next week.